How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and what I'm going to be showing you today are my favorite classes that I've discovered in the game so far. Now, I'm a level 50, and there's only a few things that I haven't unlocked, so I have a pretty good idea of what is good and what is bad in this game. And I'm going to show you those classes right now because I'm really excited to show them to you. So I've broken them down. Oh, we're not starting a game. Broken them down to categories. Start at the top. So the one I have at the very top is called Fast SMG, and I'll break it down for you a reason. So the Scorpion Evo is the gun you actually get in the default class, but you don't unlock it till the very last submachine gun. It has a super high firing rate, but it's got a little bit of recoil and a small clip. I don't like the iron sights, so I run with a quick draw handle and a reflex sight. I have the Cap 40 automatic pistol as my secondary. One wildcard, perk 3 greed, dexterity, and extreme conditioning is a must with all submachine guns. Also, I would say is a must is lightweight and scavenger, because you're going to run out of ammo, and if you pair lightweight with extreme conditioning, you are super fast, and a shock charge just because, you know what, I can. So that is why I call that the fast SMG, because you can run around like a madman. Next one. So this is my heavy hitters assault class. I call it heavy hitters because the M27 has a really slow rate of fire, so you feel like you're kind of chunky, and it does have a little bit of recoil. Quick draw handle fixes that. Reflex sight because I don't like the iron sights. I've got perk 1 greed, a bouncing Betty, and a concussion awareness. Now I'm not going to be sprinting all the time when I'm using this heavy hitters class, so awareness. Hear people's footsteps more. Toughness when you're getting shot, since it's got a little bit of recoil, reduce that flinch already. Flak jacket and lightweight. That'll just stop you from running into bouncing betties or, hunter killer drones. You'll be safe from that, so no need to worry. That is a great option right there. My next one is a fast assault. Now, the M8A1 is awesome as a 4-burst round. It's a 4-burst round assault rifle, but with selective fire, you can make it automatic. So if you wanted to make this gun automatic, you could. You see, I just got the gun, but I really enjoy using it in combat training, so that is why. Again, the Cap 40 is a secondary, and perk 3 greed as my wild card. Now, what I use with this wild card is extreme conditioning and awareness. And I use extreme conditioning and awareness instead of dexterity because, with a submachine gun, I'm not going to be running and gunning. With this class, I'm going to be a little bit more tactical. I'm going to be moving to each position, a little bit more carefully. And then I think toughness right now, let me look at my perks. So toughness is probably the second best perk, I would say, in this slot, just because it's like Hardened Pro from Black Ops, and then Scavenger is probably the second best. If you can do perk 2 greed, I would do Scavenger and toughness. Cold-blooded, not that big of a deal. Hardwired, I have never run into a EMP and rarely been counter UAV'd. And fast hands, if you're not using concussions or you don't have a secondary weapon, almost useless. So I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest with you. Lightweight, first perk slots. Only perk I haven't unlocked, Ghost. That is going to be the most powerful perk in the game. I'm going to call it right now because the UAV spam is so prevalent, and I'm going to tell you why. So let me actually go back to my score streaks. The UAV is only 350. These kill streaks are so difficult to get. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm sure you could say in the comments, no, they're easy to get. But, for the average player like me, these are not, just beasts of, kill streaks that you're gonna get on a daily basis. I can't get them at least, so... Anyways, let's go back to my classes. So that finishes it off basically with a Semtex and 2 concussion grenades. This is my loaded SMG. I call it the loaded SMG because the gun is absolutely ridiculously loaded. So I've got the perk 3 greed, and then I've got a primary gunfighter wildcard. So I'm using it with a suppressor, a laser sight, and fast mag. And that allows me to reload faster, I stay off the radar, and my hip fire is a lot better. No secondary, not really interested. No lethal, and no tactical. That can sometimes cause you a little bit of trouble, but not necessarily all the time. Dexterity and extreme condition, really, really deadly paired with lightweight and toughness. That's just a great combination right there. My last one. I call this one anti-everything because it is an anti-everything. So let's look at this one. So I have the TAR-21. Well, I keep calling it the TAR-21. It's just the MTAR. The MTAR with a quick draw handle. I have basically the Strela launcher, guided shoulder rocket missile. You get 2 of them and it locks on. Perk 2 greed, which is my wild card, which again, I happen to use cold-blooded and hardwired. So I'm immune to counter UAV and EMP. And I'm immune to basically, sensor grenades, the target finder, player-controlled aircraft. The only thing that can basically see me is a UAV. And then I have lightweight, which you could change out with blind eye. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So I'm learning something right now. I haven't even unlocked blind eye, but this is the anti-everything. So you can't get killed by user-controlled aircrafts. You can't be killed by EMPs and counter UAVs and anything AI. And last but not least, engineer, which will show all triggers, and you can booby trap care packages. So that is pretty lethal in a bouncing Betty, so that is anti-everything. Basically, you can take out anything you want in that class, and it's pretty efficient. That's one of those things you always want to have. It's very efficient to have one of those classes in case you run into a lobby where there's a lot of UAV spam. But anyways, guys, that has been my class breakdown. If you've enjoyed, a like would be really appreciated. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I will see you in the next episode, and I will talk to you later.